thought that the information available at the time justified Officer Burke in using force and thinking there was a threat. Even though 4 of them said he might have thought there was a threat, 4 of them didn't even necessarily accept that. Most of the jurors, only one of the jurors, thought that he had sufficient time to put the knife down. If you just go through this, on all the contested questions, of course they're unanimous on the questions that nobody doubted. But in all the contested questions, there's a significant majority that says this was not justified.
Were you surprised by any of this and why? Were you surprised by any of these answers and why?
I don't know if surprised. I mean, you never expect, because of the way that these proceedings go and the kind of limits on them, you never expect any unanimous. But I think this is about as strong a statement as you can expect, with no one really answering, or no question that would justify Officer Burke's actions being answered in his favor by this jury.
Should Burke be worried about anything right now, in your opinion?
I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is.
What would that be?
Well, I mean, he's got to be worried about the fact that now it sounds like the second independent review of his actions have not accepted what he was claiming.
Can you sum up, characterize for us what these findings really say, rather than going through them one by one, but taken as a whole, what do these say?
Taken as a whole, they say the jury can't tell whether the knife was open or closed, but John did not have enough time to put it down, and he may very well have tried to put it down, and that even though Officer Burke may have been in fear, although actually they were split on that even, that the vast majority of the jurors saw no reason for that fear.
He wants to keep his job. Do you have any comment on that?
That's up to the police department.
And how about charges? These now go to the King County prosecutor. Looking at these as an attorney, what would you think the next step should be?
Well, I think that the King County prosecutor's office follows its charging standards, which is could a reasonable jury make a finding, then they're going to have to strongly consider whether there should be charges brought to see if a criminal jury views this the same way.
Will there be a civil case by the family?
Well, that remains to be seen, but